A woman named Ashley invited 6 of her ex-boyfriends to a remote island in the middle of the ocean. The landscape was a pristine, peaceful retreat featuring white sand beaches and luxury accommodations. This was a psychological competition where every 5 days, Ashley would choose one man to eliminate from the island forever. Stranded miles from civilization, these former partners were now trapped in an environment where their shared history was the only currency that mattered. The game operated on a strict 5-day cycle, culminating in a single departure. To mark the end of a contestant's time, Ashley would use a heavy sledgehammer to shatter a glass heart representing that man's place in the game. The prize for reaching the end was 2.5 crore rupees, roughly $300,000. This diagram shows the final choice. The last man standing would decide between splitting it 50-50 with Ashley or choosing the path to take everything for himself. To win, the men had to balance their lingering emotional baggage against a massive financial incentive to betray their former partner. As the prize money loomed closer, the social dynamic on the island quickly deteriorated. The exes began using aggressive tactics, from open insults and emotional withdrawal to performative kindness intended to sway Ashley's opinion. Ashley identified these manipulators one by one. Every 5 days, she picked up the hammer and another contestant was eliminated. Eventually, the field was cleared of everyone except for 2 very different men, Danny and Derrick. The manipulators had failed. Now the final choice came down to a man who won through competitive dominance and a man who chose quiet loyalty. Danny won nearly every physical challenge with high-energy charisma, while Derrick focused on maintaining a calm, drama-free relationship with Ashley. During one of the island's physical trials, the producers pulled Danny aside for a private offer. This chart shows the $50,000 Danny was offered to take in secret, entirely separate from the main prize pool. Danny took the money and hid it, ensuring that neither Ashley nor the other contestants knew he had already secured a payout. Ashley was now evaluating her final 2 partners, without knowing one of them had already compromised the integrity of the game. She spent the final days weighing Danny's entertainment value against the consistent, quiet trust she felt with Derrick. She decided to follow her instincts. She picked up the hammer and eliminated Danny. Danny's exit was not quiet. He was bitter about being rejected so close to the final prize. He chose that moment to expose his own theft, revealing the $50,000 he'd been hiding from Ashley the entire time. Ashley's decision to prioritize trust over charisma had successfully removed a financial predator just before the final stakes were set. The final ceremony took place beside a massive bonfire on the beach. Derrick stood alone with the hammer. He now had the power to decide the fate of the entire 2.5 crore prize. Ashley could only watch and wait to see if her last remaining ex would leave her with nothing. Derrick gripped the handle and slowly lifted the sledgehammer above his head. He held the pose for a moment, then suddenly turned and hurled the hammer into the center of the fire. By refusing to strike, he chose loyalty. Both Derrick and Ashley walked away with 1.25 crore each. If you were standing by that fire with the hammer in your hands, would you have shared the money or taken it all?